But anyway, in the early 90s, this was the position of Brzezinski and Haig and others that now we can try to get along. But it was the Israelis who said no. They vetoed it and insisted on this dual containment policy. Iraq, because we just beat them up so bad in Iraq War I, they're too weak to balance against Iran. So America has to stay in Saudi to balance against them both. This then, Tucker, is a main reason why the Arab-Afghan Mujahideen that we had built up to fight the Soviets in Afghanistan then turned against the United States. Bin Laden wanted to use his men to repel the Iraqis from Kuwait and to protect the Saudi kingdom, and was outraged that the king gave in and let a bunch of white Christian forces from across the ocean come and defend Saudi instead. And then not only that, but they broke their promise. It's so funny. Bill Kristol one time interviewed Dick Cheney for 2 hours. Bill Kristol has a podcast. Interviewed him for like 2 hours, and they talked about everything under the sun except Iraq War II. They just didn't mention it at all. But
is that true?
It's true. It's so funny. I
can't believe you listened to the whole Bill Kristol.
Well, you can watch it on double speed, I debated Bill Kristol once, if you haven't seen that. It's a lot of fun. But Cheney tells Kristol that it was him, not Baker. Secretary of Defense Cheney promised the king, as soon as the war is over, we'll leave. And it was on that condition that he allowed America to come to defend the Saudi kingdom in Iraq War I in the first place. And then as soon as it was over, they found this reason to stay. We got to protect the Shiites. And then later under Bill Clinton, adopting the same policy. The sanctions stay until Saddam is gone. And instead of normalizing relations with Iraq and Iran, we're now going to keep Cold War against them both through the end of the century. And again, this is what really was responsible for turning al-Qaeda against the United States.
Well, I mean, Osama bin Laden said that in his now suppressed letter. By the way, reading what someone you despise writes is not an endorsement of that person,
right?
Of course, but it's essential. I mean,
and that letter, by the way, that was only written in 2002, and there's crucial information in there